Hello guys, welcome back.
In your life, you can do anything, homie.
Ow, bruh.
Oh, sweet. I actually want to
Go
get sponsored by this.
start the intro.
Wait,
Oh,
intro
is
since.
it recording?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yo, what's up? Filipino KSI back at it again. Part two na. This is part two of our predictions for the KSI Logan Paul fights. Today, or tonight, I should say, we're going to be predicting apat na laban, 4 fights. The tag team, uh, featuring Alex Wasabi, Nick Lamau, B Dave, and Luis Pineda. Salt Poppy, ang ating Manny Pacquiao ng YouTube Boxing versus Slim. Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis, or Dildo Dennis. And KSI versus Tommy Fury. So, all right, boys, let's start with the first fight. The tag team, Alex Wasabi, Nick Lamau versus B Dave, and Luis Pineda. Who do you guys have in this tag team match? Who wants to start first?
Obviously Webster.
What?
Ladies' choice. I mean, ladies first. You go,
Yeah,
Gil.
ladies first.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
What, yo? No, ladies first.
Yo.
Kirk.
Yo.
No, ladies' choice.
Brian, no lady,
Oh,
bro.
what? Mayonnaise?
Ladies' choice.
Oh,
You go
I
first.
forgot about that. Yeah, the sandwich spread.
I
It's
bet.
the mayonnaise.
I don't know how well Alex Wasabi and his dude fights. So I'm just placing my gut on Alex Wasabi because he's Alex Wasabi and he's Filipino. Alright, he wins. That's it.
All right.
Wait, hold
All
on.
right. Webster wants to go next, or Toby wants to go next? I'll go last for all the predictions, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, cha.
So
All right.
like,
Webster should go first.
yeah. So wait, who's gonna fight again?
Alex Wasabi on a tag team. So it's Alex Wasabi, Nick Lamau on a team, and then B Dave and Luis Pineda. Which Luis Pineda, by the way, is the dude that KSI beat up to a pulp. That Mexican dude. If you
So
saw that
yeah,
fight.
Alex gonna win, and the other
Oh,
guy.
why? Why?
Why? Because
Yes.
He's black.
Alex is katampangan. You know what I mean? He's matura power. You know?
Sheesh.
Gonna throw Sisig at the opponent.
Mature power,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Shout out sa mga kapampangan out there.
Donate.
By the way, of course,
Uh-huh.
para sa mga critics, Taglish. So you guys can speak in Tagalog and English. Para sa mga critics, like I said.
Insane. No kidding. Honestly, I'm with given Webster here. Feeling ko mananalo nga si Alex pati si Nicky dito. Kasi uh, Alex has grown so much. He's been doing a lot of training. I've been watching Spicy Fruit a lot as well. He's been mentioning the prime card a lot. So
Yes, shout out
I
sa
think he's
Spicy Food.
I think he is very confident.
Has Alex like actually like have any fights yet?
And honestly,
Yes.
I think Alex is gonna carry this. Alex is gonna carry Nick
Oh, really?
because Nick's build is kind of like a freaking stick. No, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Fun fact about the tag team. So Nick Lamau, he actually fought one of the guys on the tag team in his last fight. It was a 1v1, 1v1. So there's 4 fighters, and it was parang siyang like wrestling match, but it's not really a wrestling match where it's like a 1v1.
Word.
So he actually beat up the guy that's on the other team. So okay, now it's my turn. I like Alex Wasabi. Like Alex Wasabi's girl. I mean, like I know Alex Wasabi's Filipino, but I kind of got mad at him for pulling out of the KSI fight in August. So I kind of had a bit of a. I don't really hate it, Alex Wasabi, but like as a Filipino, obviously we have to support our fellow kababayan. So I'm hoping he can win this, but I definitely think Nick Lamau and Alex Wasabi like they're gonna beat up that other dude on the team, like V Dave. The only one I, the only reason why I'm not sure who was gonna win this one is because Luis Pineda, who is that Mexican boxer on the other team. Yes, KSI beat him up to a pulp, but professional boxer siya. It's not hindi siya just
Oh.
basta basta YouTuber. So as much as I want Alex Wasabi and Nick Lamau to win this one, I'm not sure. But it's 50-50. But I don't know who I'm gonna go with. I want Alex Wasabi and Nick Lamau to win, but honestly feeling cool. I think Luis Pineda, who on the other team, might actually carry that team. I think Alex Wasabi and Nick Lamar are going to beat up the other guy, but the Mexican boxer Luis Pineda, he's a pro boxer, so hindi ako sure if Alex Wasabi and Nick Lamar are going to win. But I for sure know they're going to beat up the other guy on the team. But okay, my prediction is I think the other team will actually win, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope Alex Wasabi and Nick
Yeah,
Lamar win.
makes sense.
But
Yeah, I can
but
see that.
Yeah,
but
but
I'm gonna go with the other team just because there's a pro boxer on that team. So I think
yeah, but
the
if
pro
you
boxer is gonna
kind of
carry.
if you kind of think about wait no, wait. So how the match works like 1v1 first and then the other next, right?
Yeah. So for example,
Oh,
like Alex Wasabi starts, and then like the Mexican boxer Pineda starts. Like it depends. If you feel tired, obviously you can tag in the other team. Tag in your partner. Yeah, but my prediction is I'll have to go with the other team just because Luis Pineda is on that team, and that's a pro boxer. So,
Yeah, I can see that.
but I want Alex Wasabi and
actually,
Nicola. All right, so that's all for that fight. So everyone else
Yeah.
is going for Alex Wasabi and Nick Lamau. Ang next laban is, of course, ang ating Manny Pacquiao ng YouTube boxing, in my opinion. Salt Poppy versus Slim. Ooh, this is a good one. Um, yeah, okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go first in this one. Fuck it.
All right,
Honestly, Saw Poppy's transformation is very big.
true.
That's a big upgrade for him. Not gonna lie. He's got that Filipino blood. He's got that fucking Manny Pacquiao inspiration.
Even
And
Assault.
bro, Slim Reaper ain't gonna stand a chance against Assault Poppy, man. When he knocks
Let's,
him out, he's gonna take the salt and just sprinkle it all over his body.
say, let's go. All right, next. Who wants to go next?
I bet I'll go next. Yeah, actually,
All
I
right.
don't know much about boxing, but like judging from like Salt Papi alone and compared to others, I think Salt Papi's gonna win this. His
Okay.
transformation, as Toby said, is fucking phenomenal. Uh, yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to say. It's fucking
By the
amazing.
way, guys, he doesn't know who Salt Poppy is. He only found out through us.
Yeah, I don't know any boxers here except for like Logan Paul, KSI.
Yeah, yeah, but he's Filipino, so obviously we're gonna go for Salt Poppy. Of course, support
Yeah,
namin
no shit.
ating kababayan. Support namin ang ating kababayan natin. So of course, gotta go with Salt Poppy. So Webster,
Oh yeah, Salt Papi, bro. He one tap. Uh, who's that? The 6'4"
uh,
guy.
jo- Josh Bruckner. Josh Bruckner.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, MMA guy, by the way.
Nah, bro. Fake.
All
Salt
right. Do you have a reason why he's gonna win?
No, because Salt Papi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salt.
Okay. Nice. All right. So Salt Poppy versus Slim. Obviously, Salt Poppy ako. If you didn't know, obviously gotta go for our fellow kababayan. And also feeling ko, I'll say this: Slim got hit a lot in his last fight against a guy who Jarvis beat up as well. So sa feeling ko, if kahit isang suntok lang kay Salt Poppy, that one big straight left, I think Slim is gonna get hurt, and I think if Salt Poppy once Salt Poppy hits him, he's gonna finish him off. So I think it's gonna be Salt Poppy. I think he's gonna come back and show everyone that he's still that guy, especially after his last fight, Natalosha, okay, Anthony Taylor, who by the way is a pussy. He just hugged and run the whole fight, not giving any Salt Poppy a chance to hit him once. So I think Salt Poppy's got this. I don't know how many rounds this. I think it's 5 rounds. I'd say Salt Poppy second round knockout. I think Savilenko it's the second round Baxaxi Slim, and then Salt Poppy is gonna get the win. So yeah, Salt Poppy second round knockout. That's my prediction. Let's go Salt Poppy.
So powerful for the win, bro.
Insane.
Let's go.
Hashtag
All
Pinoy
right.
Pride.
Let's
For
go.
you.
Yes. All right. It's time for the Prime Boys. KSI and Logan Paul's fights. But first, we're going to go off to Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis, or as we like to call him, Dildo Dennis. Just before we start our predictions, let's just make fun of Dylan Dennis. So if anyone has any insults to throw at
Who
Dylan
the fuck is
Dennis,
Dylan Dennis? I know Dildo Dennis.
Big forehead, imagine.
Imagine pulling up, bro.
For real.
yeah,
No need to
shoot
even
that
talk
guy.
about this. Logan win this shit. He already pulled up. Fuck him.
Yeah, so as we speak, he is still in the fight. He's in the UK, where the fight is going to be held. So, but
For
that's
real.
just for now. Baka mag-pull out siya ulit. Just like how he
Putang ina
pulls
niya,
out every
bakla siya.
time he has sex. Just like how he pulls out every time he has sex.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah. So,
Yo,
yeah,
chill, chill.
Damn, bro.
so, so yeah, so Dylan Dennis, obviously. Um, yeah, so let's just start. Come on, guys. Who wants to go first? Dildo Dennis versus Logan Paul. Obviously, we're gonna go for. I think
Logan
we all
Paul.
know who we're going for, but of course. So just
Everybody
state
think the
why
fuck up.
Logan
It's
Paul.
Logan Paul. Anyone who says Dildo Dennis is a fucking dildo.
Yo.
Even a man.
I can
Yeah,
beard him, bro.
anyone who says Dildo Dennis has a dildo at their home and puts it up their ass and sucks it.
Yo. Damn. Didn't know you knew that.
Oh my lord.
I was gonna
Next.
go first.
Okay. All right. Can we actually say why we think Logan Paul's gonna win? Let's not just stop.
Because
We've already
Because
massacred Dylan.
dildo is already pulling out.
Okay, great.
That's Dillon Panis. Putang ina, hindi Dildon Danis.
Bro.
Dildon, Dillon
Oh.
Panis yun. It's not Dillon Danis,
You
it's Dillon
spoiled, bro.
Panis.
All right, guys. Pasensya na it's a language used in the. But Webster, Gabe, would you like to add why you think Logan Paul will
I'm
win?
sorry, beep those shit out, bro. I don't want to get canceled.
I think it's pretty obvious why Logan and KSS gonna win. Fucking
Webster, why do you
Dildo
think
Dennis
Logan's?
pulled out more than he did with his girlfriend. And yeah, I think that sums it up, you know. I don't know
I
Funny,
bet.
his
funny
partner
thing.
though.
No, fun fact. Dylan Dennis's ex-girlfriend went out with Jake Paul one time. So.
Oh damn. Bro,
yeah,
God.
yeah. Yeah, so I like how he makes fun of Logan
He was
Paul's
getting
fight.
roasted by Paul brothers.
Bro.
All right, so any more comments? Why Logan Paul win before I think I
You have a black guy at the team.
think. Okay. Oh, he actually does. He actually did his research. Okay. Okay. Actually, pretty decent prediction. Yeah, Dylan Dennis normally fights around. No, Dylan Dennis actually does fight around 170. Logan Paul obviously weighs over 200 plus pounds. I mean, yung huling laban niya ay kay Floyd Mayweather, so which was an exhibition, so it did not count. He did good enough. I mean, he survived against Floyd, so
Real.
let's give him
Survived.
props for that.
And
He survived. He did.
words from Logan. Floyd's hands, they tickle him. But KSI's hands keep those away from Logan's face.
Yes.
Tommy Fury, kabahan ka na.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that fight next after this. But yeah. So yes, like my
Shut the
colleague.
fuck up. You don't need to give an explanation. You know because Logan Paul. Fuck the next.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So like my my friend said, you aking kaibigan. Yeah, Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul is just gonna smoke Dylan Dennis. Dylan Dennis is a fucking pussy. He's not. If he freaking shows up, then Logan Paul's gonna knock him out in the second round. I hope it's a first round decapitation, like he predicted in the KSI rematch, but we all know how that went. But yeah, yeah.
No, bro.
Hopefully,
It's the
well,
first
Fug
punch. He
Dylan,
gets knocked out.
yeah, for Fug Dylan Dennis. So Logan Paul tayo.
No, it's
Fuck Dylan
Dylan
Dennis.
Panis.
Fuck Dylan Dennis. Yeah, F Dylan Dennis. So Logan Paul.
No, it's Dylan Panis. Say it.
Okay.
Dion
Say
Palnes.
it.
Next fight. Next
No,
fight.
say it. Dylan Panis.
Who's getting
Fine, Dylan Panis. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Logan Paul tayo. Let's go. Logan Paul. Let's go.
Not gonna lie, I don't like Logan Paul as a person.
To be fair, I didn't like him until after
But you drink his
the whole
liquids.
Prime thing.
True. You want me to be honest with Prime? Want me to rate Prime right now?
Save that for when we do the Prime taste test, though.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
By the way, we have a lot of Prime flavors coming soon.
Prime tasting
Shouts to
video.
Pinsenko.
You might even make a
And,
cocktail with the prime. You know what I mean?
Look,
yeah,
Prime cocktail.
Yep.
I
Okay.
can contribute to that, you know.
All
Especially
right.
with the cock part.
All right. Last fight now. The big one. KSI versus Tommy Fury. Uh, okay. Before as much as I would love to, obviously, Filipino KSI. You know who it is. Obviously, I think we all know who I'm going for, but I'm just gonna let everyone else speak first about this fight. So KSI versus Tommy Fury. Who wants to go first?
KSI.
Big one. Okay. Why?
Because as Logan compared KSI from Mayweather, KSI is just better. And plus, KSI has been training, and this is KSI's. Bro, it's their own company. It's their own card. They're gonna own the whole show. They're gonna win that fucking shit.
And yo plus is black.
Mhm. Yeah,
Fuck
yeah, of
you.
course, of course, of course. I expected that. Yep. Oh my lord! Please don't cancel us in the comments.
That's not racist. I'm supporting him, you know.
Yep.
All lives
Webster,
matter.
why is KSI gonna win? Why is KSI gonna win? He actually gave me his prediction. Tell me what you told me earlier, bro. What round and why? Yeah.
Round 8.
Yeah, forget
Round
it. No.
8.
By the way, 6 rounds long ang laban. It's not 8 rounds. I wish it was 8 rounds, but it's only 6 rounds.
Nah, first round he's out.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy. It's gonna be.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
gonna be
kidding.
hard.
I don't know. Honestly, Tommy Fury is a really good boxer. To be
Yeah.
honest.
For those who don't know, siya ang si Tommy Fury ang natalo kay Jake Paul. He's the only one to beat Jake
Real.
Paul. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but
By the way,
wait. Think about it. If Tommy Fury defeated Jake Paul, for sure KSI can defeat Jake Paul. I'm confident KSI can defeat Jake Paul. Then that
yes,
means KSI really does have a chance against Tommy Fury.
yes.
But if
I,
Logan
I will.
Paul, but if Logan Paul can defeat KSI, actually he has hasn't defeated him. He will. I don't think they will have a fight anymore.
No, they
Honestly,
won't.
they should even just an exhibition.
That would be interesting. Because technically it's a draw and a split decision for KSI.
Yeah.
All right. So the other two. What can you add anything before I make my prediction? Okay. Okay. Oh, he changed it. He changed it. Earlier it was round three, 10 seconds left. Oh yeah, round eight. Yeah.
Yung
Okay.
round 8. I want to hear my
Yeah,
I
no, no,
wish.
no. No, get this. Round eight, only 6 rounds inside the ring. Round eight, it's outside the fucking
Oh yeah,
event.
yeah, fuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, two extra rounds in the car park. Yeah.
Real.
Yeah.
You want to hear my predictions?
Yes.
Of based on my predictions, what I think it's probably gonna be it's gonna end at like round 3 or 4. So what I think based on like I think both of them are like I don't know if I should say experienced or not, but I'm pretty sure they know how to box. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're somewhat experienced, both of them. So I don't really
Yes.
know who's gonna win. I don't know. I haven't watched anyone's boxing in the fucking
No.
card. So
No.
this is based on a guess, right?
Okay.
And I think KSI is gonna win.
Okay. Knockout decision.
What?
You think he's gonna knock him out, or just gonna take him to decision?
I don't know to be
Of course he's gonna knock him out. No, I'm
not
kidding.
gonna lie for like
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Not gonna
true,
lie.
true.
Anything can
I,
happen.
I
Yes.
think it's gonna be based on
Those
decision.
are two really good boxers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. All right. So, as a KSI fan, obviously, I want KSI to win. But on paper, in my opinion, dapat talo si KSI dito. And I know people are gonna say, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." No, but let's be honest. Tommy Fury beat Jake Paul. Granted, like KSI said in the face to face, he got knocked down by Jake Paul. If you didn't actually know that, in the last round, he got knocked down by Jake Paul. Wasn't a hard shot though. It was just a jab, I think, jab lang. But he did get knocked down, even though, in my opinion, it wasn't the hardest shot in the world. And I'll say this, and like I said on paper, dapat talo si KSI dito. In my opinion, if Jake Paul can drop you with a jab, what do you think? We've seen KSI's power. What do you think a good shot from KSI is gonna do to you? I'm not like I said, I'm not like
An elbow.
Jake Paul.
I'm kidding. I'm
Jake,
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Jake Paul and KSI are two different fighters. Obviously, must unorthodox KSI. Obviously, if you haven't seen KSI fighting, he's got that like karate style now, like he's jumping up and down. And I don't know if that's gonna work. It could work, but it might not, because obviously Tommy Fury. For those who don't know, actually Tommy Fury, yung kapatid niya ay yung current WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, who's undefeated by the way. Fought Deontay Wilder 3 times and beat him. Um, and although Tommy Fury is not his brother, hindi siya si Tyson Fury. He's got that background where, like, the family name, like if you're a Fury, like you know how to fight. So I can see this fight going one of two ways. Like I said on paper, in my opinion, dapat talo si KSI dito. But I'm gonna give KSI a puncher's chance. I think if KSI lands one good punch, it's over. And but the question is, can he land that one big punch? Like I said, Tommy
So
Fury is a
so it's
very good
either a knockout from KSI or
not Tommy
uh
Fury on points.
yeah, or Tommy Fury, but yeah.
I I think, like KSI said, I only need 4 rounds to knock you out. But yeah, I don't see him knocking out Tommy Fury late. So I think if he doesn't knock him out within 4, then I think Tommy
He
Fury is going to
loses.
win on points. Yeah, Tommy Fury is going to win on points. But then again, it depends on what happens in those 4 rounds. KSI could probably dominate those 4 rounds, and even though KSI might get tired, if he survives,
Real.
then he could win
True.
the decision. So it all depends on. I think depende to kay Tommy Fury. It depends on Tommy Fury whether, like, if Tommy Fury, like, because he keeps showing off in the face to face that if you think the Jake Paul fight was a good fight, a good performance, wait to watch what I do to you. I don't know if he's just saying that, just to make KSI feel uncomfortable, or he's actually going to do it. But depending on if he does it or not, we'll have to find out this Saturday or Sunday here in the Philippines. But yeah, like I said, in my opinion, on paper, KSI should lose. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope Panalo si KSI. I hope when I wake up on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, I see KSI wins. But like I said, depends on how the fight will play out. Yeah, but in my opinion, I think on prediction call, KSI round 3 knockout or Tommy Fury on points. But I can see this being a close fight. I think people are underestimating KSI too much. I think KSI actually, and I'll say this, and like I said, KSI and Jake Paul are two different fighters. But in my opinion, I think KSI actually has a better chance of beating Tommy Fury than Jake Paul. Just because he has that power.
True.
He has that power. Jake Paul is good, but he doesn't have the same power as KSI. I think if once
Right.
KSI hits him, it's over. So it will all depend on. To be honest, it will all depend on how the fight plays out. But yeah, that's my prediction. Either KSI knockout or Tommy Fury's on points or
I don't
puntos.
think it's gonna be a knockout.
Really,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that depends, honestly.
it depends. It depends. Yeah.
If
Just
KSI
have a
plays
feeling.
safe, if KFA plays safe, it's not. Actually, no. It can go anywhere, any direction.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I will say this: if KSI did what Jake Paul did in that Tommy Fury fight, because I feel like Jake Paul, his game plan was wrong. I feel like he he wanted to box Tommy Fury. Like he didn't want to like go out there and like yeah, he tried to knock him out. I saw him try to throw that overhand right, like how he knocked out what's his name, Tyron Woodley. But here's the thing: Tommy Fury is much more smarter than Tyron Woodley, and also he's a lot more younger. By the way, Tommy Fury is the youngest guy that Jake Paul has ever fought. Every other fighter Jake Paul has fought is either like 40 plus and above, which is which is funny. But yeah, you know, KSI's game plan should be simple, and to be honest, I think he knows it already. He said it in his Instagram story. His best chance is to knock out Tommy Fury. He's not gonna outbox Tommy Fury. He's not gonna. But like I said, I could be wrong.
Okay,
Maybe
we're
KSI
just
has.
looping around. We're just looping around.
Yeah,
You just keep
but
repeating what you're saying,
yeah,
bro.
but yeah, but like I said, if he plays the Jake Paul game plan of trying to
No, he's not.
outbox Tommy Fury,
No.
he's not gonna do that.
That's
But
not what.
hopefully
No,
he does.
that's not what. Honestly, that's not. I don't think that's what KSI is gonna try to do because it's his own. It's his own card.
Yeah,
It's
he
his
has to
own
go for the
show.
knockout.
It's his own event. So
Yeah, that's
he
the
has
only
to
way.
go.
That's the
He
only way.
has to go for the win.
Yeah, he has to go for the knockout. Otherwise, there's no way you're gonna outbox Tommy Fury. I'm sorry.
All right,
All
final
right.
prediction. No. Final prediction. Outside of the prime card, who wins? Me or Gib? What are your predictions?
Not gonna lie, Toby's buff as fuck.
Fuck you!
You're buff. Like what the fuck?
His ass as well.
Yeah,
Oh
true,
my
bro.
lord!
The only
Hey,
difference is the weight and
Misfits, get these two on the next
my
card.
height. I'm mostly fat though.
Oh, but hey, by the way, Misfits, I'm available at home. So if you ever need someone
Sign this
to
man. Sign this
a
man right
card,
now.
True.
uh,
The
Sponsor.
Filipino
hey,
KSI.
hey,
Somebody.
hey, after senior high school, hey, these boys better help me get buff because I'm trying to get on the next prime. I'm trying to be on the next prime card. You know what I'm saying? By the way, KSI, Jake Paul, if those two ever fight, I want to be on the undercard. Man.
Be-
Hey, let me find one of Jake Paul's old
Wait,
friends.
Imagine
Sorry.
Jake, another prime card, Jake Paul versus KSI, and then Logan Paul versus you.
Yo. Damn.
Bro, Logan Paul would kill me, bro. You know how much Logan Paul would
Oh, bro, he's 0-1. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, 1-1 incoming, bro. Football dance,
One and
football
one, you
dance.
coming. Real.
Football dance. Oh, by the way, this is all these fights, pro fights though. They're not exhibitions like Jake Paul claims. Like, oh, they're just exhibitions. No, they're all pro fights. Okay, so Misfits, shout out to you guys. By the way, pro debut incoming. Come on, please.
Real.
Even got my shorts customed already. I've already got.
You know, kay Kirk pala yun. Yung the fucking links to our songs, our massive songs, you know.
Yeah. Bet. I'm gonna advertise.
Of
Give
course,
G ka sa Monday, ha?
Huh? Bet.
G ka talaga sa Monday, ha? Okay.
Monday?
of
What?
course, you know
Ay,
what it is.
Wednesday pala,
Yeah,
sorry.
Wednesday.
You know
Yeah.
what it is. Sheesh.
Wednesday.
Handmade.
And
Handmade love.
you know, she was